So today, lads, we're going to be talking a little bit about Sophie Cunningham, and I know I'm very late to the party right here. Sorry if the mic sounds a little bit weird. Sorry if the camera is not the greatest. I'm as you guys can probably tell, not at home. We're not in kind of a normal setup, so I've just got my laptop with me, and um, unfortunately, my laptop either lets me use my microphone or lets it go in the charger, and it's at like 5% battery. So, unfortunately, lack of preparation on going on a trip is kind of screwing me here. But anyway, we got to talk about Sophie Cunningham. Very late to this. I'm going to talk about how it seems like her mom, or what we think is her mom, and definitely her sister, we know for a fact it's her sister, have responded to Sophie Cunningham basically getting taken out of it by Bria Hartley. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We actually gained like 70 subscribers yesterday. That's insane. If we could get to like again, look, without Caitlin Clark there, the league, like, it's kind of done. The goal, we're still trying to get to 60k by the end of the year. By the end of the season. That's the goal. 60k by the end of the season. But yeah, so anyway, we gotta talk about this. So obviously prayers over Sophie Cunningham, Sophie's sister Lindsay, and mom Paula. I know, as far as I'm aware, there's no. I need to check this out because people were saying they're not 100% sure about this account right here. They're not 1,000,000% sure if this is her mom's account. Obviously, it's an account that does say Sophie Cunningham's mother. And is this tweet's gone down? Wow, it looks like this tweet's gone down. Yeah, this tweet's gone down. So, if it was a tweet in the first place, it seems like it's definitely real. But obviously, Bria Hartley's a disgruntled player having trouble everywhere she goes. She's playing mean and plays out of control. I will agree with plays completely out of control, and I think Bria Hartley's the dirtiest. Like, she's reckless. Like, I think when it comes to Bria Hartley, I don't know if the intent is there, but she's completely reckless. Like, there are some players you can tell the intent is there when they have to go out of their way to, like, I think when it comes to Alyssa Thomas, you can tell when she hits someone hard that the intent is there. You can tell that she wants to hurt or not, maybe not hurt somebody, but she wants to rough them up. Bria Hartley, I don't know. She might just be completely out of control. So that's something like completely reckless is fine. And then Sophie Cunningham's sister. Maybe you should focus less on fining players for commenting on your poor officiating and more about hiring officials that are able to call a consistent game and protect your athletes. Pathetic. Praying for you, so Fowler. Fair. Like, I don't know if the referees could have prevented this Sophie Cunningham injury. I'm going to be honest with that. I don't know if the referees could have done it. I don't know if it was intentional from Bria Hartley. I think if it was anyone other than Bria Hartley or Marina Mabrey on the Sun team, everyone would have just said, no, it's not intentional. It was completely accidental. Just like with the Caitlin Clark getting hit by JC Sheldon's captain Insano. It's hard when there is a history there of a player consistently, like Bria Hartley's been ejected. I think she's been ejected twice. Should have been ejected a couple of other times, and then immediately goes for the knees, or immediately falls on a player's knee. So I'm like, I can understand why you're annoyed at the referees. I don't know what the referees could have done to stop this. I don't. Good for them. Tired of people being sorry or being honest. Hartley's also legacy WNBA. I don't understand the Bria Hartley being legacy WNBA talk. Like, Bria Hartley's barely been in the league for her entire career. Like, if you look back on some of the stuff with her, it's actually a shock that she's actually able to play. She's able to play ball. Like, Bria Hartley, if I'm not mistaken, has not been in the WNBA since 2022. She's been hurt a lot of her career. Like, she hasn't played more than 20 games in a season in 6 years. And yeah, it's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. But it's it's funny calling her legacy WNBA, and I'm like, today's sideline report is a perfect example of the league not ready for all new. I don't know what happened here, but I'm like, Bria Hartley is one of the last players I would say is being protected by the old WNBA. The reality is that Bria Hartley is just it's just a thing where the league allows players to be reckless. Like, this league allows players to be completely reckless, and they won't delete these tweets either. Paula deletes tweet. Yep, immediately deleted the tweet. And that's what I think is like, I don't know. I don't know if going for Bria Hartley personally is the right idea in this scenario. I don't know if it's like going to make anything better, but at the end of the day, look, this is a league where the referees allow reckless play. Like, that is a fact. Reckless play is allowed in this league, and you are seeing a player go down every week from a reckless play. First 2 minutes, or some said for good reason, first 2 minutes, refs gifted a tech to the zone where the ref should have called a jump ball, but they let the scuffle go on and Sophie had to push off. In fairness, yeah, like Sophie Cunningham 1,000,000% deserved the tech. In fact, I think you could maybe argue Sophie Cunningham should have been chucked for that play in the first couple of possessions. I think if it had been the opposite and someone had got her like that, Indiana Fever fans would have looked for them to be chucked. But the referees just had to blow their whistle. Like, Sophie Cunningham's on the ground and Layla Khan is over Sophie Cunningham with her hands on the ball. The referees wait 3 seconds to blow their whistle for a jump ball, and by that time Layla Khan had fallen on top of Sophie Cunningham and Sophie had kicked her off. Like, none of that happens if the referees make the right call straight away, which is jump ball. A lot of people were saying it was a foul on Lacan. I don't think it should have been. But yeah, like, call the jump ball and that tech doesn't happen. And nearly everything in this league, when it comes to players getting hurt, players getting chucked from games, players getting like into scraps, is basically, it all stems from the referees being bad at their jobs, the referees not being able to control the game, and the referees waiting until something goes way too far to call anything. But at the same time, they will call phantom fouls non-stop. They will call non-stop phantom fouls. Somebody can miss an open layup and it'll be a foul. Like, but somebody can be, like, as we saw with the Dewana Bonner and Sophie Cunningham. So, like, Dewana literally clocked her in the face with an elbow. Right, with 2 feet from the referee. Nah, play on. And, like, let's be real. The referees, the very first time the object was thrown on the floor, the referee pointed at it and let play go on. Like, it is a level of refereeing that you wouldn't see in amateur basketball. And there's a reason why so many players are getting injured. And even though this injury isn't directly caused by the referees, I think blaming a lot of the injury problems with this league on the referees is completely fair. It is completely fair. Like, let's not forget when these two teams play at the start of the year. Sydney Colson is trying to pick up a ball and JC Sheldon dived at her legs, went through her knee, went nowhere near the ball, and the referee did not call a foul. Like, she basically got slide tackled on the court, and the referee said completely fair. It's getting ridiculous, and seeing a new player get ruled out for the season every 3 games, like, what else is going to happen with the Sandra referee?